Eh, meet Sir Agro. Wolf deck. It's monocolored, and we're going to a bit. So, like usual, the deck's already been pre-shuffled and whatnot. So let's take a look at a first hand, see what we like. It's a pretty good spell to start off with. That's a okay creature. We got oh 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 this hand's nutty. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I don't want to keep that one, so I'm gonna put that at the bottom and draw a different card. That's something I want to see. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Oh, it's already over. This hand's busted. All right, let's go ahead and take our opposed first turn. Go ahead and, well, I need a different dice on there. Those are my two limited counters. I'm going to remove both of them to produce two more fire. I'm going to tap this one fire, play this werewolf, and hit for 7 on the first turn because it's got swiftness. Boyos. Not only does it just do 7, but it does an extra 100 damage because he's a werewolf. Yeah. Trying to get that out of the glare zone. So that's turn 1. Already a 3-drop creature with the first turn. Pretty swell. Let's go ahead and untap. It just got better. And now this turn we're doing 6, 13, 14, 15. So this is 22 damage already by turn 2. 22. Mm-hmm. Alright, 2200. Yep. And, doesn't get any more stupid than that. Sadly. Here's another big turn. We played down both of these. This is 10, 16, 23. So that's 45. Already down to 35. It's only turn 3. Turn 4. If you've somehow dealt with one of these by this point, it doesn't matter. Turn 4 comes into play. And you're fucked. You're fucked this turn, chat. Yeah, I just tapped 4 and give all my resonators +7 and pierce, and this does 20. This does 14. Both of these do 12, which is 24, 44, 56. And it's over. It's over like that. It's already over, chat, and it's only turn 4. Already over. Already over. Like, that's actually a busted hand. Lord have mercy. That hand was almost perfect. Could have been a better turn 3 hand. If I had a better turn 3 hand, I think it could have ended at turn 3. But regardless, it's still a pretty good opening. It's very solid. Alright. Let me shuffle. We're starting off strong, chat. This deck is very good. I have a strong feeling about this one. So, statistics about this deck, guys. It's a 50 card deck. Unlike my usual 60 card decks I like to build. I just didn't find anything else I wanted, honestly. If I could have found another 10 werewolves, I would have added them. Trust me. Another 10 werewolves would have gone a long way with this. Like, I'm already consistently pulling at least one creature every hand, along with all the additions, spells, and crazy nonsense that's going on with this deck. Let's not even talk about how the ruler's helping out. Alright, let's go for simulation hand number 2. The last one ended quickly. Alright, we pulled 2 resonators this time. 2 spells and an addition. I think that's fine. We can keep this hand. It's a pretty nice hand. So let's go ahead and take the first turn. I think I want to do this. Remove. I'm just gonna keep a dice down here. Like, honestly, remove 1 counter from that, producing another red. Playing this, I'm going to remove the last counter to produce yet another red. To play this, giving it +2/+2 swiftness, and it also gets first strike. Not that it matters, but hitting my opponent for 7 again on turn 1 with a different 3 style play. Now, I could have played this and did a bigger swing. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't, but no worries, chat. I've got it. Oh, I've got it, chat. It's all under control. Oh, well, that's not too good. Going to pay 2, play this. Since I played a normal spell, this gets first strike and swiftness again. Going to swing for 5. It's just a normal 5. We didn't get anything too good of a draw on my spells this time. Draw. That's a interesting field addition. I think I'm going to tap 2, play the castle, be able to block flying creatures. Theorizing what could be done on turn 3 this time. This time's not looking as strong, but it'll pick up. This usually hits stupidly hard. So I'm gonna hit for 11. That'll help my future werewolves. We're going to go ahead and tap all 4 because we ain't got much else we can do with our mana. Force all creatures to attack and give my werewolves all swiftness. And then swing for another 11. Because we have to. We have to attack now, chat. It forces everybody to attack if they can. Which is nice. People like to be loud and annoying as I'm trying to do things, but it's whatever. I draw, be something big. Oh yes, that is beautiful. All right, I'm going to tap 3, play this, discard this. Both of these get +5 additional attack, so that swings for 10, and this swings for 16. Yeah, it's a pretty good turn. Untap again. Take my creatures. Draw. Ooh. Tap 3, play this guy. Swing, swing, swing. That's 300 damage. Plus 6, 13, 18. Look at that. Plus that 3, that's 21. And I think that's a death. I think that was a death by turn 5, honestly. Even without pulling something stupidly ridiculous with just 2 to 3 creatures, you're able to pump stuff out and really get the damage done and in course, this is simulating no monsters, no spells, or nothing to return stuff to my hand. No nothing. So this deck only gets dumber. I don't need another one of those. So I'll just swing with those again. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Next turn, another castle I don't need, so we'll just repeat that. Next turn. That's actually a really good addition. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to this guy, because now he's gonna be swinging 14 a turn. Remember, my opponent's always taking 3 because I'm swinging 3 werewolves with my 1 werewolf dude. And the next turn, untap all these dudes, get my mana stone, draw. No, don't tempt me with a good time now. Come on. This 1 werewolf swinging 22 now. It's swinging 22 by himself. I'm swinging these 2 just to provide extra damage at that point. There's another addition, which, you know, you guessed it. This goes to there, and then 1 red, do this. This goes onto this. Giving it another +2/+2. Let's see, 4, 8, 10. So 13 times 2 is 26. That's 26 all by himself. But they could just destroy your resonator and blah 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 blah. I mean, like, yeah, do that and not worry about the other guys dominating the field. I mean, I definitely don't have any means necessary to combat the simplicity of just blocking and killing a single resonator while I've got 4 other dudes. I mean, he's hitting hard every turn. Strength counters not really needed. A control spell, actually. It's actually a pretty big turn on that, but we'll go ahead and do this. Up my strength counters to 15. Pay 3. Play this. Discard this. It goes into the graveyard. All my dudes get another +5 until end of turn, making this fucking huge, this fucking huge, this huge, this huge. I mean, there's nothing. Like, at that point, there's not much that can be done. Anyways, we'll go ahead and take our next turn. It doesn't really matter if I untap after I draw, because that's the steps. I can do it before or after. It doesn't really matter. And then this turn, watch this. Boom. He gets another 1,000. Boom. That's another very big turn. I mean, if the game's still going on at that point, you've got constant threat, constant attack. The opponent's just dead at this point. Like, you draw another one of those guys like this, just another werewolf adding to the tick damage of him. Pay the 2, he comes in with swiftness, and then you just keep swinging. Keep swinging out. Like, there's nothing more to do. You just draw, untap all your shit. Tap those 2 again, play another one of these guys. He's not doing as much damage as this big boy, but I mean, like, he's still gonna be doing 6. It's better than nothing. And these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with just 6 werewolves, you're doing as much damage as him from this guy, one guy alone. I mean, it's just very, very aggressive. I think that's why I'm calling this one Sir Aggro. I didn't have a better name for it. We'll go ahead and do this again. We're going to attach it to this guy this time, so that way he does a bit more damage. Because either way, it's only adding 4 damage, so rather split up my damage forces than all being on one creature. Another one. Another one. There's only 11 whole creatures in this deck out of the 50 card deck. Pretty much a 1 in 10 chance of drawing a creature every time. There are only 2 creature cards left in that deck right now. That's absurd. Swiftness and First Strike, that's actually pretty good. We can put it on this dude. That's something I would rather have early on. Because having a First Strike double damage freaking Resonator is crazy good. Wormhole, don't need it. Next turn, another wolf. Just play him. I mean, got plenty of mana. Draw that. Another, like, just give him more. Should probably give it to that guy so that way he has First Strike. Doesn't matter which one you give it to because they're both going to be doing the damage. I'll set it over there because we used it. At this point, your opponent is super dead, like beyond. Just use this card for the draw card. Oh. The ultimate, if you're screwed card. Like, let's say you were somehow losing in a board state like this. Somehow. You can always just go all out with piercing and just say, yeah, everything gets 700 attack. And then swing out with everything. But you know, it's only 1,000 damage from all your creatures attacking. You're literally only missing 1 creature from the deck, so that's not it, but it's not it either. Oh. Here, we just stack it onto the big guy. Because at this point, it doesn't matter, because we've got a piercing spell. Oh my goodness. There's the final werewolf. There you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All 11 creatures. That's it. That's all the creatures in this deck. Sitting on the field. It's mostly spells and stuff. Spells, additions, stuff to just get out, do damage. Certain things to for situations, and this is good, like cracked good. This is actually the first time I've drawn this. Well, mostly because I never get this far in. Essentially, I may remove any number of strength counters from my J ruler. And this card deals X damage to each Resonator my opponent controls, where X is the number of counters removed. And if a Resonator dealt damage by this card would be put into a graveyard and move it from the game instead. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure there's another one that has a deal with the strength counters. I'm not sure. No, I'll put another one in there. Did it not? No, it is not. Huh. I thought I had one where I could remove X counters and they would all get +1 attack. Interesting. I thought I had a spell like that, but I didn't. Oh yeah. It's pretty good for a monster deck that relies heavily on 11 monsters, really. Set this back down 10. This is the other side of the stand. No. Oh well. I could have sworn I had a card that did that, but. Anyways, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys was this stupidly insane deck. Now, it may not be meta or anything, but I'd say it works pretty well. It's always fun to come with like little decks like this that are interesting and not really cancerous, I should say. Sir Cancer. Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping by.